Today we're going to talk to you about filling out a roof hatch assessment form. First of all, if you know the brand of the hatch, identify the brand of the hatch. We need to know the width and the length of the hatch. You measure from the drip edge across the width and the drip edge across the length. If there is no drip edge on your hatch, measure from the edge, outside edge of the hatch. That is from here to here. Second item is ladder orientation. Where's your ladder? Is it on the latch side here, or is it on this side or this side? It's necessary for us to know where the ladder is in order to put the gate in place. And the third thing is in reference to the gate itself, which way the gate needs to swing. So the way we identify that is if I'm coming up the ladder and I need to put the gate hinge on this side. This is a right-hand gate hinge. If I put the gate hinge on this side, it's a left-hand gate hinge. If I've got an obstruction in front of me, I may need to put my gate on the side. Again, we want to identify left or right on this side, or right or left on this side. So gate orientation swing, ladder orientation, and the dimensions of the hatch.
Okay, now we're going to show you how to fill out the roof hatch assessment form itself. First thing, identify the project name and the address for the project. Next, identify the hatch manufacturer. If you know the hatch manufacturer is Bilco, put an X in the box. If it's made out of steel, identify that it's made out of steel. Then identify whether you want the galvanized rail system from SafePro or the powder-coated yellow rail system. Put an X in that box. If you know the hatch is a new hatch and you know the model number, identify that model number and put it here. If it's an existing hatch, identify that it's an existing hatch. And also, if you're installing a RISC-Pro system, then we need to know if the hatch is in working condition. Important items from this part from a visual orientation. If you have a camera, take pictures and send pictures with your roof hatch assessment. This answers a lot of the questions for us on this roof hatch assessment. First, identify the dimensions of the hatch. We showed you previously on how to measure the hatch, and in this area we want you to put those actual dimensions in this location. For an S20, outside lip dimensions are 39 3/4 by 33 1/4. Next, identify where the ladder is located. If the ladder is on the front, identify with an X where the ladder is located. If it's on the side, put an X on those locations. And then lastly, identify how you want the gate hinge. If you want the gate hinge on the left side, remember that when you're standing in the hatch, you're coming out and it'd be on your left side, then you put a G here to identify the gate hinge in itself. Now, should these be stairs, you'll again mark where you're exiting on here or here on the hatch. One thing that would be helpful is to help us identify which way you will be coming out of the hatch. So if you come out in the front, you could put an arrow here. If you're going to come out on the side, you can put it here. That way we'll know that this hinge of the gate would swing this way, as opposed to if you're coming out the front where it'd swing this way. And then lastly, make sure you read the terms on the agreement and you sign and date and send it to us. With this, we're able to complete the order for SafePro.